This ABC 15 News Update is sponsored by Sanderson Ford, America's best-selling Ford dealership.
Hello, I'm Justin Pizzera with your afternoon update from ABC 15 Arizona. A woman is dead after she was hit by a car while crossing the street near 35th Avenue in Southern. The driver involved in that crash stayed on the scene. However, while investigating, a Phoenix police officer was hit by another vehicle. That driver is under investigation for impairment. The officer is expected to recover. The Phoenix Rising is looking for a new home. Today, the Phoenix City Council will vote on allowing the team to rent and build a temporary stadium near the airport. Poland's president is now saying there is no indication that a missile was deliberately fired into a Polish farmland, killing 2 people. It's being described as an unfortunate accident. ABC's M. Wynn has more from Washington.
Poland's president now calling the deadly missile strike that exploded near its border with Ukraine an unfortunate accident that doesn't appear to be an intentional attack. 2 people on the farm were killed. The aftermath, this huge crater as officials continue assessing how a missile landed in a Polish village. Polish President Andrzej Duda saying most likely it was a Russian-made missile, but there's no evidence it was fired by the Russian side, saying there's a high chance it was a counter-defense missile fired by Ukrainian forces. NATO Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg confirming Duda's remarks, though still laying blame on Russia.
Let me be clear. This is not Ukraine's fault. Russia bears ultimate responsibility as it continues its illegal war against Ukraine.
The missile strike could have had wider implications on Russia's war with Ukraine, as Poland is a NATO member, potentially dragging the alliance directly into the conflict. Russia is denying any responsibility. Tuesday, Ukraine's military fought back against a barrage of more than 90 missiles launched by Russia, using their missile defenses to shoot many of them down. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin pledging increased air defense support for Ukraine.
And Russia is putting Ukrainian civilians and civilian infrastructure in its gun sights.
Russia has been increasingly targeting Ukraine's power grid and water systems, which military experts say is a strategy to inflict pain on the Ukrainian people as winter approaches. M. Wynn, ABC News, Washington.
Even though the race was called for Democrat Mark Kelly days ago, Republican Blake Masters officially conceded in the race for Senate. Masters called Kelly to congratulate him yesterday and called the GOP underdogs now. New for you, President Joe Biden's plan to forgive student loan debt for millions of borrowers lost another battle in court. A federal appeals court panel agreed to a preliminary injunction which stops the program while an appeal plays out. The Washington Post is now reporting because of these issues in court, the White House is now considering extending the student loan payment pause again. Right now, the payments are scheduled to pick back up in January.
Time for that most accurate forecast. I'm meteorologist Iris Hermosillo. We've got high pressure to the northwest with low pressure approaching from the west, and that is helping crank up those northerly and northeasterly winds today. But we will not get any rain or snow with this storm. It'll bring the winds a slight drop in temperatures by tomorrow, but that's it. Wind advisories in place for areas along the Colorado River where gusts could be as high as 50 miles an hour. And through the morning, we've got wind alerts in parts of Scottsdale, the northern portions, the Sunflower area in northeast Maricopa County, and also out in Superior where gusts could be as high as 45 miles an hour this morning. Temperatures today reaching 71 in Phoenix again. Highs reach the 30s to 40s in much of northern Arizona, but Flagstaff only topping out in the upper 30s. So a cooler day as that low comes through. Tomorrow we dip down to 70 degrees behind that area of low pressure, then upper 60s Friday with another storm approaching. More clouds Friday too, but it'll stay rain-free through the weekend, and we don't see any snow chances until about next Tuesday for the high country.
Get another update tonight. Until then, get the latest news, weather, and traffic at abc15.com or by downloading the free ABC 15 mobile app.
This ABC 15 News Update is sponsored by Sanderson Ford, America's best-selling Ford dealership.